In the sky, gazing far into the night, I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you. In the sky, gazing far into the night, I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the
Cümleten selamun aleyküm. Witcher. Açalım abi oyunumuzu. Tekrardan selamünaleyküm. İyisiniz arkadaşlar umarım. Keyfiniz yerindedir. Benim kameram patlıyor mu ya renkler? Yok iyi. Şuradan çekeyim. Oyunumuzu açalım. Seti şuraya alayım. Discord seslerimi açayım. Ne diyor oğlum? Niye açılmıyor lan? Bam.
Ha amına kodumun karısı ha?
Lan yayındayım
Ha
yayındayım.
amına kodumu ha?
Yayındayım
Sen
yayındayım.
bulacaksın da olsun. Vur amına kodumun
Alo.
karısı. Vur amına kodum. He?
Lan yayındayım yayındayım. Sevme.
Gel yayının ayrı sikeyim.
Tövbe tövbe. Lan YouTube'dayım YouTube'dayım. Gitti değilim.
Hadi Dubai'de senin ayrı sikeyim.
Kıstım valla sesini. Şimdi sev.
Kız vurunca bir şey yapmıyor, sonra kız bir tane koyunca diğeri yarrağı yiyor. Ha amına kodum. Vur. Vur vur.
Allah Allah.
Amına kodum.
Ayıptır be arkadaş. Şurada yayın yapıyoruz ya. Bir saygı yok ya. Kaldığımız yerden devam edelim. Ya şunu dizisini yapmışlar. Yennefer o kadar çirkin bir kadın seçmişler ki.
O yine
Abi.
değil mi ya?
Sövme la fazla. Yayındayım la. Öğretmeni deme la. Oy oy oy oy.
Notice anything interesting?
Alas, nothing.
Junk, junk, and more junk.
Olana ya. Klavyeyle oynayacağım. Nehir kenarında muhafızları hareketleri dair izler olmak için Ösünger hislerini kullanın.
Notice anything interesting?
Buldum.
Alas, no.
Blood. Guardsmen pulled these nets out of the water, then cut the mutilated body free. Gonna dive in, make sure they didn't miss anything. Blood. Guardsmen pulled these nets out of the water, then cut the mutilated body free. Gonna dive in, make sure they didn't miss anything.
Ne lan?
Silk kerchief, monogrammed DLC. A noble's accessory, clearly. Need to comb the bank. Junk, junk, and more junk.
Abi ben nereye geldim ya? Ah. Vay vay vay vay. Biz buraya geldik de bizim seviyemiz 35 istiyor. Biz 17 seviyeyiz.
Notice anything
Gods
interesting?
protect. Alas, nothing.
Only blood-soaked scraps left of the victim's clothing. Good quality cloth.
A wealthy victim, correct?
Looks it. Look, a boat was launched here. Guardsmen must have loaded the body parts onto it, taken them somewhere. Need to find out where. I'd like to look at the corpse before it starts to decompose.
The inn. Its patrons must have seen the guardsmen, which direction they took. We should ask there.
One thing. Found a handkerchief in the water. Monogrammed DLC. Mean anything to you?
Delacroix? It cannot be. Was it he the beast slew?
Seems so. Knew him well?
Long past. We were close friends once, but our paths diverged. He was a man of extremes, standing by his companions no matter the odds, fighting his foes to the bitter end.
Foes? You have a lot of them?
He did, but I do not see what that has to do with the beast. Ah, Geralt, you've struck a raw nerve. Memories of a time long past, to which I'd rather not return now.
I understand. We can talk later. Let's go to the tavern.
I shall have to leave you soon. Return to court.
Barely got back to Toussaint.
A knight in the service of Her Illustrious Highness knows no rest. In fact, I feared I would return too late to fulfill my duty. Yet it seems I've arrived in the nick of time.
Muspuluk yapma lan. Huhu.
Once you have finished examining the corpse, be sure to report to Anarietta.
Anarietta?
Her Grace, the Duchess. I forget myself at times. We address each other by our first names in private. Never in Pomrin's presence, however. He finds such familiarity offensive. A watering hole for traders, smugglers, boatmen. But you will find no better crayfish chowder in all Toussaint.
Move along.
What? By my troth, could that be the musty scent of fresh pâté?
Naught else, Sir de Peyrac Peyran. I see time has not dulled your senses.
We would be honored if you would join us. Your companion as well.
But why do I not detect even a whiff of crayfish chowder?
No soup today, on account of there being no crayfish. I reckon you've not heard, but all I caught was a corpse. I awoke at the crack of dawn, as I do each day, but when I looked up, I beheld a blood-red sky.
This corpse is precisely why we're here. For the man whom you've invited to join you at the table was summoned from a far-off land by her gracious magnificence. He is tasked with tracking and killing the beast.
We invited 2 men to join us, yet since Sir de Peyrac Peyran in temperament is more akin to hare than hound, I surmise the other is the hunter. With whom do we have the pleasure?
Telefon mu kapalı la? Allah Allah. Tamam açık.
Like Milton said, I've come from the north at the Duchess's behest to deal with the beast.
Yes, but who are you? A knight? A mercenary? A soldier?
Geralt is a witcher, a master of his trade. He has questions for you about the beast's most recent victim.
I was the one to find the corpse. The sun had just risen when I awoke, sat straight up in my bed, looked out the window, and beheld a sky red as blood.
Ask Geralt, please, or we shall be here till winter.
Need to examine the body. Know where they took it?
They ferried it across, then loaded it on a cart and hauled it to a cellar at Corvo Bianco to keep it cool.
Oha.
What? Why, Corvo Bianco is
Yennefer.
Baron Russell's estate. When he learns they've turned his cellar into a morgue, he'll set his hounds on them.
While you were gallivanting about the north, his vineyard was auctioned off.
Yennefer değil mi
Who
lan? o?
was that? Woman who just left. Didn't see her before. Didn't notice her walk in either.
Doubtless Linnis, the
Abi?
Indian's daughter.
Ne değil mi anlamadım.
Yennefer.
Nilüfer değil mi?
Yennefer'a benzettim bir an.
Ay senin
Bak, hold
götünü
Geralt.
sikeyim,
Yennefer
götünü
mı?
sikeyim ya.
This is an
Yüzünün
outrage.
yarısı gözüküyor.
Russell's vineyard was auctioned off? Inconceivable.
It is no secret the Baron had gambling debts up to his ears. It finally came time to collect. His creditors auctioned off his property. The Ducal Chancellery bought it, in fact. Russell now bunks with his brother in Vicofaro.
I told Russell he'd get his comeuppance. How long can one throw on past heroics? His creditors must finally have to find that his promises meant nothing.
Such are the times. Today's knights are pale shadows of the heroes of yore.
It's true what they say. God sent the beast to punish us for straying from the old paths.
Thanks for the hospitality. Time I examined the corpse.
Corvo Bianco lies a short way from here, near the tourney grounds. Just follow the road and you'll arrive.
Not coming with? Oh yeah, duty of some sort calls.
Some sort. Her Grace bestowed a great honor on me, even before we departed for Velen. I'm to play the hare during this year's game in the palace gardens. When you see me in my costume, you will wet yourself laughing.
A little tempted to ask a few questions, but it sounds like a long, complicated story. One involving lengthy digressions into local history and tradition. So, see you later, Milton, and good luck.
Ah. Can verdi resmen. Lan F'ye basıyorum.
Giddy up.
Sounds of a fight. Have to hurry.
Lan ne oluyor?
Damn it. Killer must still be here. In the cellar. Gotta be. Footprints. Small, bare feet. Lead deeper into the cellar. Fell down the stairs. Broke his neck. Hurled against the wall with great force.
Oho, bu ne lan?
You. Saw you at the inn.
Bundan sıkıntı olur mu ya?
Al yayıncı modu yoksa yarrağı yersin bak.
Oyun ya, oyunlardan bir şey olmuyor herhalde.
Why'd you kill these people? Clearly wasn't for their blood.
Oyun diye o zaman porno oynayalım baba.
Benim yayında bir sıkıntım var ya. Bir baksana abi. Vahandaki karı. Üf.
We don't have to fight.
Savaşmamız gerekmiyor. Tabii ki gerekmez.
You are wrong.
Ama kılıçlara baksana be, efsane. Üstüne bir şey giyme bacım.
I cannot let you leave.
Uy, nasıl çirkinleşti. Lan bir müsaade et be.
Time to end dance.
Onun ekran vermedik. En heyecanlı yerine. Ver ekranı ver. Lan öldüm. Lan bu ne? Kaç seviyor bu? İksir yapmadan gittik daldık ya. Witcher iksirsiz olur mu hiç?
Blockbuster.
Neredesin lan cadı?
What? Lost your nerve?
Vay karıya bak. Hay senin ben. Ses dalgana sokayım. Hayır. Yaratığın saldırısı kanamaya neden oldu. Baba iki kanam süre. Queen işareti yapabilirsin.
Black blood. Should have knocked back a vial.
Senin. Orospu tövbe canı azalmıyor ya.
Come on.
Come on. Vay kaşar vay. Lan bağırma. Lan.
Shit.
Öleceğim. Kendimizi zehirledik ya.
Come on!
Oğlum hadi de.
Ay.
Nasıl? Ne yapalım sen?
Time to end this. Damn.
Ya boş sana ne Geralt? Salak mısın be ya?
Time to end this.
Ananı. Heh. Vallahi var ya. Böyle havaya bak.
Killed all these men to get to the body. What was she doing at the table, though?
İlk başta bir öldük de.
Stinks.
Adamı parçalamış yiyor ya.
Abi
Waterlogged.
işlemcin
Both
ne?
ends amputated.
RTX
Body was
Spark. Abi
quartered
ekran
just as I
kartında
thought.
RTX.
RTX 5300'e.
Laid in water for some time. Head swollen, and something took a few bites out of it. Something in the throat.
Aptal
Bilgisayar oyuncular için
Bulging
değil
with
ha.
coins. Nilfgaardian florins from several different provinces. If the murderer did this, means we're dealing with a sentient thinking beast.
Oy. Oy, oy, oy, oy, oy, oy.
Body was chopped up after death. Blows struck with great force, but bones sliced through, not crushed. Creature that killed him had long claws, sharp as a witcher's blade.
Oyuncular için değil.
First sank its claws into
Bireysel
the victim's
kullanıcı
arm.
için değil.
No Bruxa did this.
Yok.
Nasıl yok?
Onun
Third
alternatifi
hand.
çok var.
A spare? Except it's clearly not the
Sağa
victim's.
desen gitmiyor, sola
Guardsmen
desen
must have not
gitmiyor.
noticed
Araya
it as they
koymuşlar
picked
tam.
everything up. How's this possible? Still warm. Blood still flowing. Several monster species can regenerate. Never heard of that happening to their severed limbs, though. Or of their limbs seeming completely alive after so much time. Examine the tissue more closely later. Might learn something.
Dili bitmiş piç kurusu.
So, murderer was clearly a monster, but not a Bruxa. But then why'd the Bruxa come here for the severed hand? And who does the hand belong to? Why the hell's it still warm? Now,
Oğlum
pouch
sen
shoved
salak
down the
mısın
victim's
amına koyayım?
throat.
Mal
What's the
mısın sen?
significance?
Sen beyinsiz
Why
misin?
was he chopped up into pieces? Lots of questions,
Kim lan?
no answers so far. Need to know about the other victims. I'll ask Palmerin to get me in to see the Duchess.
Ey. Oy.
Benim grafik niye çamur gibi lan? Oyunda bir grafik ayarlarını şey yapamadım.
Go, go. Come on.
Maç mı var lan, ne oluyor?
By the prophet's wounds.
Never you
A
are.
witch.
The Camerlengo best not be late with my pen.
Go, go.
Who do my eyes spy if not good?
Not so fast, Roach.
So hot. I'm sorry.
Need to speak to the Duchess, urgently.
All right, you scamps. Story's done. Go find your parents.
But Sir Palmerin, what about the story of Rittik and the dragon?
That tale's for another time. But take a good look at the man who stands before you now. This is Geralt of Rivia, the master witcher who lent his valiant hand to the defeat of the giant Goliath.
Master Witcher, is it true virtue always trumps villainy?
Yeah, virtue always wins.
But the Black Knight, he's a villain and he wins.
The cutter of Casteldaccia, too.
Moral victory, that's what counts.
Rubbish.
Now, that will do for questions. Go find your parents. Her Enlightened Highness
Ananı
has doubtless
sikeceğim bak,
arrived
rahat
at
dur
the
lan.
tourney grounds to watch the battle in the arena. If we hurry, we'll be in time to speak with her before the spectacle begins.
Lead the way. Who's fighting? Nilfgaardian gladiators?
Close, but not quite. As you will soon see.
Bu ne lan?
Someone's gonna fight a Shaelmar? With only some bells on its tail to confuse it, slow it down?
Whatever is the problem? The beast is a gift from the Emperor, no less.
Ne işkence ediyorsunuz oğlum?
Shouldn't torment the beast. How would you like to be dumped in an arena, blindfolded with a string of bells dangling from your ass?
Pity a monster. You, a witcher?
I slay monsters who are a threat to humans. You're out to humiliate one to entertain a crowd. No knight will gain any glory from this. Let's go.
I dedicate my imminent victory to fair Lady Vivian.
It's begun. The fight shall have to end first. We must wait.
Got a bad feeling about this.
Alkışlamayın lan. Alkışlamayın. Hiçbir şey yapmadık.
Damn it. We have to help him.
Arıtma ya.
For honor! Onward!
Gotta keep it down. Can only tell where we are when it hears us.
Alas, for Nightling, the beast heaved its foul
How you
girth,
like that silver?
let loose a roar, and knocked him to earth. Then down came the Witcher in one mighty bound to give fight to the beast, its plans confound. Out, out, brief flame, and thus the Witcher's life was snuffed. All our hopes, alas, had turned to dust. Drink up the ocean and set fire to the wood, for nothing in this struggle can come to any good. Woe to us all if the monster's the victor, then naught shall have come of valor and figure. A hero struck deep by the Shelmar's red claws, so the Witcher shall perish in cavernous maws.
Oho. Hiç şey anlamadım ki. Yakmam mı gerekiyor bunu?
For honor! Onward!
Gotta keep it down. Can only tell where we are when it hears us.
Alas, for Nightling, the beast heaved its foul girth.
Come on!
Let loose a roar and knocked him to earth. Then down came the Witcher in one mighty bound to give fight to the beast, its plans confound. Out,
How you
out,
like that
brief
silver?
flame, and thus the Witcher's life was snuffed. All our hopes, alas, had turned to dust. Drink up the ocean and set fire to the wood, for nothing in this struggle can
What?
come to
Lost
any
your
good.
nerve?
The fate of the beast has been weighed by the gods. Soon the Witcher shall triumph against all odds. Woe to us all if the monster's the victor, then naught shall have come of valor and figure.
Koş lan koş koş koş koş.
Wayland country!
Koş
The
Geralt
Witcher
koş.
waited till the time was true, then twirled, danced, and spun, struck the monster right through.
Witcher'da her şey 10 numara. Bu iş hissiyatı bok.
Değil mi?
Our hero
Baksana
struck deep
ya.
by the Shellmar's red claws.
Bak kaçamıyorum anasını satayım. Zıplıyorum halbuki. Oho.
Acayip kötü. Combat şeyi çok kötü ya gerçekten.
Odaklanma yok.
Çok kötü. Çok kötü. Çok kötü. Kötü ve kötü. Çok kötü. Bitch.
Yeni DLC'si geliyor. 3'ü 4'e bağlayan.
For honor! Onward!
Gotta keep it down. Can only tell where we are when it hears us.
Alas, poor Nightling, the beast heaved its foul girth, let loose a roar, and knocked him to earth. Then down came the Witcher in one mighty bound, to give fight to the beast, its plans confound.
Honor! Wayland country!
İgni neydi ya?
Out,
Baksana
out,
be.
breathed flame.
Kaçamıyoruz.
And thus the Witcher's life was snuffed. All our hopes, alas, had
How
turned
long
to
you gonna
dust.
make me wait?
For the Duchess!
Ananı
Drink
satayım.
up the ocean
Bombaya
and
bak.
set fire to the wood. For nothing in this struggle can come to any good.
Açıyorum ha.
Woe to us all
Açıyorum
if
ha.
the monster's the victor. Then naught shall have come of
Come on,
valor
come
and
closer.
vigor. The fate of the beast has been weighed by the gods. Soon the Witcher shall triumph against all odds. Our hero struck deep by the Shellmar's red claws.
Ya kaçtım amına atladım ya. Oho. O kadar. Daha yeni cadıyı öldürdüm burada. Buna yeniliyoruz ya. La öyle.
For honor! Onward!
Gotta keep it down. Can only tell where we are when it hears us.
Alas, poor Nightling, the beast heaved its foul girth, let loose a roar, and
How
knocked
long
him
you
to
gonna
earth.
make me wait?
Down came the Witcher in one mighty bound, to give fight to the beast, its plans confound.
For Toussaint! For the Duchess!
Neye bak.
Out, breathed
Nasıl
flame.
beni takip ediyor?
And thus the Witcher's life was snuffed. All our hopes, alas, had turned to dust.
Oh oh. Koşma yok. Koydum.
Oh, come on.
Ya ne var ya? Peder de var ya. Bir yayında olak. Devam. Ah.
Drink up the ocean and set fire to the wood. For nothing in this struggle can come to any good.
Honor! Wayland country!
Show me what you got.
For Toussaint! For the Duchess!
Alıyorum onun içinde. Almıyor.
Unfall!
Alas, Palmerin lies prostrate. He has breathed his last breath. Avenge, ye Witcher! Fight bravely unto death!
Adam öldü.
Well, how long
The
you gonna
fate of
make
the
me
beast
wait?
has been weighed by the gods. Soon the Witcher shall triumph against all odds. The Witcher waited till the time was true, then twirled, danced, and spun, struck the monster right through. Woe to us all if the monster's the victor, then naught shall have come of
Sus
Thala
bir.
and Figa. Like a bow who leaves
Öldük.
at the love's first spurt, so the Witcher wooed the
Çabuk
Selma,
basıyorum.
then its foul heart hurt. A hero struck deep by the Shelmar's red claws, so the Witcher shall
Koşsana be,
perish in
koşsana
cavernous
be.
maws.
Come on, come closer.
Dogs dive, flee, faint, its racer strikes belly, Shelmar's cries wrinkle loud, blood transforms into jelly.
Bizim lavuk öldü ya.
The Shelmar lies defeated by Geralt of Rithia, master of the witchering trade. Behold, as the last gasps of life seep from the beast.
Master Geralt, do what you must. Finish the deed!
Öldür lan.
It suffered enough.
The monster lies slain! The fight is done! Praised be the victors!
Forgive me. I am not as nimble as in my younger years.
You fought bravely. Thanks for your help. Guillaume,
Kalk lan kalk.
The lad came damned close to dying.
I'm fine. Not hurt at all. Vivian?
Smile as befits a hero and keep silent. Speech clearly pains you. She approaches.
Geralt,
Sen cariyeleri.
we must talk. Vivian.
You shall talk later, in the medic's tent.
Geralt, magnificent, breathtaking.
Your Grace.
We knew that to summon you was a brilliant idea. We are delighted, ravished to have struck upon it.
And I'm truly, honored.
See to our young hero. Hop, hop. For we must make off with Geralt. We should talk.
Oo.
We had been long awaiting your arrival. Had nearly lost hope. Then suddenly, that entrance, so spectacular.
Your Grace, my contract. I'd like to discuss it.
Naturally, but not here. We shall need Damien. He led the investigation pending your arrival. But wherever could he be? Come, we must find him. Tell us, have you come alone? Or did Viscount Julian accompany you?
Wish to see Dandelion, Your Grace?
Yes. I mean, no. Yes. But solely to tell him we regret. Yes, deeply regret rescinding the death sentence we so justly handed down upon him. If we could turn back time, we would make certain he sat in a tower till he rotted. No, we would ensure he was broken on the wheel, then drawn, hanged, and quartered. Ah, the very man we would entrust with these tasks. Damien de la Tour, captain of my personal guard.
Your Grace. Witcher.
Greetings.
Sesi
I
nereden geliyor?
examined the body of the
Zorladım
beast's last victim. Might have found something. Need to analyze it. A quiet place, that's what I could use most right now. And maybe the help of an alchemist or a mage. Also like to hear all you know about the previous victims.
Kedi sesi mi geldi lan?
Take it Sir de la Tour is
Ben
my
de
man
oyunda
for
geliyor
that.
sandım.
Firstly, call me Damien, please. Secondly, you should know I spoke against summoning you here. I've heard much about you. You bring trouble, or thus far have, always. And we've enough trouble as it is. Yet we are capable of defeating the beast on our own, without an outsider's help. I've no doubt about it.
Damien, we settled the matter of the Witcher's employ some time past. Definitively. Since you have broached it nonetheless, let us discuss Geralt's pay. Are the legends true? Do Witchers usually demand that which you find at home, yet did not expect?
Tamam siktir git hadi. Yeter bu kadar.
Not quite, Your Grace. Law of surprise? It's something we invoke at times, but rarely. Usually we just take gold.
Mikrofona dayadığın
Disappointing.
için olabilir mi acaba?
This law sounds rather romantic. On the other hand, on returning to the palace, we would likely find impatient petitioners or a set of sample fabrics for a new dress. Poor rewards both. I fear you'd not have much use for any of the
Osmanlı
surprises we are
sivil
likely to come
besleneden
upon. Thus,
notlar
we've
yenilenmiyor.
decided you shall receive the deed to a vineyard, Corvo Bianco, and the sum of coin. You will doubtless consider this adequate. Title to the vineyard shall be given to you at once. Surely you'll
Bilmiyorum.
need lodgings while you hunt. The coin, however, will be yours only once you have slain the beast.
Lovely, generous gesture, Your Grace. But, Corvo Bianco, isn't it the Duchy's temporary morgue?
Is it now? The Chancellery's bungled things again, we fear. Not to be left unsupervised for one instant. Yet, in its mood, a morgue should present minimal problems to a witcher. What's more, nothing enhances a wine's reputation better than a grim legend.
Thank you, Your Grace. I accept the contract, of course. But as I said before, I'll need some information. Second murder. Tell me what you know.
In the city, there are certain nooks. No one reasonable ventures there after dark. Ramon Dulac's corpse was found in one such place. With the first murder, terror gripped the city. Its inhabitants grew wary, kept to safe areas. Consequently, news of the second victim came to us from a group of concerned cut-purses.
Criminals fear the beast? Telling in a way. Take it you've excluded the possibility that Ramon died at the hands of these bandits.
Do you believe me an amateur? Not hands, but claws killed Ramon Dulac. The wound was deep, clean.
His body was found in the gutter, dressed in nightshirt and cap, a pillow placed under his head, and his sword replaced by a bed warmer. Ramon Dulac, a knight who but a dozen years past was an advisor to our father, the Duke.
Someone went to a lot of trouble to make him look ridiculous. Maybe revenge was the motive.
It's not out of the question. Dulac had shady dealings with the criminal underworld. But no one ever came forth with concrete proof of any misdoings.
How'd it start? Who was the first victim?
Crespi was the first to die. He was famed once for his many glorious tournament victories. Then he grew old, hung up his sword, and took to winemaking.
Crespi was not loved by the wine merchants. He was ruthless in business and thought to cheat many a time. He asked us for a dispensation from all court ceremonies. We did not grant it. We could not. Once you've taken the oath of a knight, you remain a knight till death.
How'd he die? Where'd they find the body?
Quite unusual, the circumstance. He was at a feast when suddenly one of his fellow feastgoers noticed he was missing. The town watch found him an hour later. On his hands and knees, propped against the town pillory, his sword hanging from his neck. He had died of wounds inflicted with claws, not a weapon. Blows of great force.
So he died suddenly, but the body was on its knees, meaning someone posed it.
So it seems.
So, first two victims were knights, best years behind them.
The same could be said of the third. Sir Delacroix was wont to claim that in modern times knights face new challenges, enterprise being the latest addition to the chivalric virtues.
He made a veritable fortune in the grain trade. Palmerin even nicknamed him Sir della Stinci.
Found a coin pouch on his body. Contained florins dating from various times, hailing from different provinces of the Empire.
Delacroix loved coin, true, but had no patience for numismatics.
Lots of similarities between the victims. All the bodies were found in strange places under extraordinary circumstances. Seems the murderer, whoever or whatever it is, has some meaning to convey.
These were honorable men. We are horrified by the disdain, the disrespect with which they were treated. These were knights of Toussaint. Blast it.
Might be the point. From what you say, none was a model of virtue. Ever considered that's what the beast's trying to draw attention to?
All the murdered men were knights who swore fealty to the 5 chivalric virtues. And even if
Knights of Toussaint swear fealty to what virtues exactly?
honor, wisdom, generosity, valor, and compassion.
Beast seems to be pointing up moral decay, denouncing it. Victims were all humiliated. Might have been murdered to emphasize their lack of specific chivalric virtues.
Honor compromised by the pillory. Wisdom by ridicule. Generosity by a coin pouch shoved down a throat. It seems to fit, true, though not perfectly.
Can't discount the theory if it's on the lips of everyone in town. Say our reasoning's right. Next murder will be just as showy and denounce the victim's lack of the 4th virtue, valor. We can also assume that victim will be an elder knight.
Let's think. At the moment, all the knights are either at the tourney grounds or in the palace gardens. Our annual hare hunt shall begin there shortly. Have you heard of the custom?
Milton mentioned something. Seemed excited to prance around in a bunny costume. Not sure why. Hang on. Strange circumstances. A knight advanced in years. The famed cowardice of rabbits.
Could it be that simple? Is Milton de Peyrac-Peyren the next victim?
Milton also knew Delacroix. Told me so down by the river.
Damien! To miss something so obvious. De Peyrac-Peyren, Crespi, Delacroix, and Delac formed a knightly team. It was years ago, but...
Your Grace, we need to find Milton, immediately.
Rather problematic. You see, the garden entertainments are due to start, and he's disguised as the hare, hiding somewhere, waiting for some tipsy courtiers to find him. The hare's hiding place is a carefully guarded secret.
We must call off the game, at once.
First and foremost, we must remain calm. Damien, order the garden searched immediately, but discreetly. By no means can we disrupt the festivities. Panic will only incite the beast to strike sooner.
Nasıl çağırıyoruz bunu?
And you, Witcher, follow me. My gardens, my night, I shall take the fall. A murder is out of the question. I will not allow it. Not near
Hadi
my
orospu
palace.
çocuğu.
Horses? Ready our horses. Your Grace.
Gerçekten bunu mu yaptık? Sadece kıracak mıydık amına koyayım ya?
What the hell? Why, I should... Your Highness,
Mind it doesn't get wrinkled.
Majestelerinde de iyi şey varmış kasa.
Onward! Hey! That is silk! Be careful! Give it to me!
Yırttı attı ya lan.
Sen deleciye mi oynuyorsun lan?
He?
Faster,
Deleciye
Geralt!
geçmişsin sen.
Right like the wind!
He.
Your Grace seems right at home in the saddle.
Hepsi var bende ya.
Allah Allah bende yok.
This way! Through town! Try not to lose your way! Sharp right! Take
Yok mu?
care!
Direkt şey satılmıyor mu bu?
Good!
Premium bir şekilde.
Taşak geçtim var. Abi ben seni nasıl öldüreceğim?
Kafasına vur.
Ulan biz de yarışıyoruz zannediyor. Takip edin.
Clear a path! Clear the way I said!
Bu sersemliyordu ama.
Part of the game.
Sersemlettim pedevengi.
O homelander mısın amına koyayım gözünden lazer
It's
atıyor.
here! Just round the corner!
Hurry!
We must go to where the game is being held.
Very
The
cunts.
participants must find a unicorn's horn, a golden fish, and a phoenix egg. With these in hand, they can deduce where the hare, Milton, hides.
Mean we need to find those things too.
We've no other option, but time is of the essence, so we shall have to break the rules.
Nothing to see
Oha
here.
yardı geçti.
Move along.
On second thought, through here. I shall show you where the hunt plays out. Then we will split up.
Oh my fuck.
You will get hold of the unicorn horn and the golden fish,
Öpüş. Ye.
while I nab the
Yeah.
phoenix egg.
Ah.
That will be quickest.
Amına koydum çocuk.
Golden fish. Do I need a rod or a net?
Please, Geralt. It's not a real fish. Look there, towards the water. See the lights? The hunters are trying to hook the fish from boats. You must simply dive in and find it.
The unicorn. How do I catch it?
It's terribly skittish, true, but I'm sure you will find a way to earn its trust. It runs around over there, look.
O
The
siktir
golden
lan,
fish and
Netherite
the
varmış
horn
burada.
both contain things or clues that will help us find Milton. Once you have fish and horn, find me among the other phoenix egg hunters. All clear? Then let's get to it.
Tamam.
Lightning Staff ne yapıyor?
Oyun kaydedildi. Tamamdır abi. Bugünlük yeter bu kadar Witcher. Bir saat oynamışım.
%5 saldırı hasarı, %3 rage power.
İş güç var. İş güç bekler.
Kim bekler?
Beni. Ha, bilgisayar da dondu. Tamam. Daha yok, donmamış. Kapanış yapayım. Evet arkadaşlar. İzlediğiniz için teşekkür ederim. Kanala abone olup like atmayı unutmayın. Cansınız. Bir sonraki yayında görüşmek üzere.